So how are you guys? How's your night going? What's new? What are the questions that are rhetorical, should I ask? Oh, and are you ready for Zelda? I didn't sleep very well last night. Not a good sleep. And I've been, like, on my feet all day, so... I think tonight, as soon as I'm done streaming... It's fucking done, son. Okay, now. Amiibo. I love that it just falls out of the sky. So here's a bunch of stuff. And here's the moment. Is it? Is it? Fuck. We'll do one more. God damn it. So if you're wondering what the hell I was trying to do, trying to get a specific chic item and also a specific link item, but no luck. Alright, so yeah, there was some stuff happening last time I played this, wasn't there? Okay. Well, let's continue doing that stuff. Linebeck Island? Gopanga. You know Gopanga. It's time to spend the next 3 hours looking for a cookbook. No, last time I played this, we met some fucking sharks that stand. And it was kinda cool. And then the chat was, like, turned on by the shark. Because that's what the chat does. And then... I caught a moose and rode it. And I mean, if you tell this to someone that doesn't play video games, like your grandfather or something, and they would think that you need some kind of, like, assistance in life, because that shit just does not sound okay. Do I want to do that shrine, perhaps? Yes. Yes, I would like to do that shrine very much. One shrine, then we'll go back and we'll do all the other stuff, I swears. We swears, master! Video games just are one of those things that I feel like if you don't grow up with them, or at least kind of like get indoctrinated pretty quickly, and then like you get to like the age of 35, and you're talking about like shark men and squids that shoot rocks at you. You know, it just seems weird. That's why when I was growing up, I had a lot of people that did not play video games in my grade, and they still don't play video games. And when I was in college, there were a lot of bros, there were a lot of brozeppies that did not play video games, and still, well, I don't know what the hell they're doing. But yeah, the brozeppies, they were not much, I mean, you know, Madden, they would get the Xbox and they would spend the $400 or $500 so they could play Madden. But not this shit, because that shit's stupid. What, you gonna fight a lizard? What is a stupid lizard? What are you, stupid? Fighting a lizard. Come on. Bro, I got better things to do. Fight a fucking lizard. I'm generalizing. I'm also just being a jerk just for the sake of humor, but you know what I'm talking about. Come on, you all know someone like that. We all do. You fucking lizard. And then you describe that you get blown by a giant fairy to get weapon upgrades, or armor upgrades in this game. And they're like, what are you talking about, get blown? You know, I'm just curious, what do you mean? What are you talking about? So this will be my last stream of this game until I get back from PAX. And... man. How the hell am I gonna go 5 days without playing this game? So I'm not. I'm gonna play the game. But I won't do story. I'm gonna do some shrines, I'm gonna do some exploring. Basically the stuff that people get annoyed with me for, when I play the game and stream it. I'm gonna do that a little bit each day. I probably won't have time to do too much. But that way, we can focus primarily on the dungeons and the story. And it'll speed the streams up a little bit anyway. Really, the shield is already that fucked up. These sickles do not last. Actually, what I meant to do was this. Let me show you. I had this idea that I could maybe, like, throw it above the ridge and have it land on that dude down there. No, just short. Break the shield. Do it. Do it! Yeah, that's right. You watch me open this treasure chest. Oh, that's pretty good, man. That's pretty good! Wait, can I set... Shitty traveler sword. Can I set this on fire? Oh, yes, I can. Oh, yeah! Powered up! That's a painful way to die, I would imagine. I haven't died like that yet in real life, but... I'm just gonna assume that that's a painful way to die. God damn. Just fucking... Like, I don't want to go there. I want to go there, but I don't want to go there. Because I know if I go there, it's just gonna be more time not going to the shrine. This motherfucker picked up a barrel. The other dude's like, I'll take this sword. I'll take this barrel. What, it's a viable weapon. It works. Oh, if you feed rusty weapons to Octoroks, somehow, I don't really know how that works, but if you do that, they spit the thing back at you without the rust on it. They literally suck the rust off of the weapons. Literally. Now, I started saying literally ironically, now I'm saying it. This is how bad habits form. Don't be ironic. Don't be ironic. Y'all wouldn't have seen any swords around that aren't rusty, would you? Would you have? Oh, there's an Octorok over there. I didn't pick up the rusty equipment, but I will try that. I'm gonna try it at some point. Okay, one shrine, and then I go towards the dungeon. I felt like I had a story to tell you guys. Sometimes I make a mental note of, like, a thing that happened throughout the day, or just some weird person doing a weird thing that I like to... I'm kind of a bit of a people watcher sometimes. Not like a nosy people watcher, I just as I'm going about my life, I tend to notice eccentricities. And here in New York, we got quite a few of them. Okay. So, laser fills up water. Great. Is that the puzzle, then? So was that it, then? I have a feeling there's gonna be a chest somewhere. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I need to turn the water off now. That seems to do that job. Good luck if you want the treasure chest on this one. Oh, no. That doesn't sound encouraging. But it's right up here. How could it be difficult? Okay. So, I need to find a way to activate that thing again, now that I'm here. The power of wind! How about the power of bomb? I'm not looking at the chat for this one. I'll try to figure it out on my own. That seems pretty heavy. I don't know if that's gonna float. If that floats, that's kind of weird, because that seems extremely weighty. Wait a minute, so, do I have to, like, I have to be able to get over there first. So that means there's gotta be water. Alright, so there's gotta be water. And then... the gate has to be open, which means there can't be water. Which means... like, I can stasis these spouts, too. Maybe I'm overcomplicating this. Wait a minute. So what's this nonsense about a laser, then? Why do we need a laser when I can just... do this? And just leave that there. This laser was japes. Cool down! That laser kinda overcomplicated this. I thought I had to do like a... and also you can actually freeze the fucking thing. Which to me made it seem like well, maybe there's a way. Maybe you could stasis it and use that as a puzzle solution. I'm just not sure. But I mean, this is now... really easy. I guess the laser is, if you don't have any... if you don't have any arrows. It's the giant's boomerang again. Block the laser with the ice. Wait, can you even do that? Well, not from here. Whatever, it's solved. Giant's boomerang has returned to us. And now more hijinks where I lose it and have to go find it and get angry. The best kind of hijinks. There's another chest. Okay. That's cool. Man, so I'm behind on my emails. I've decided I'm gonna answer emails on my laptop at PAX. So, if you're waiting, just wait a little bit longer. Fucking, I wish I got a full night's sleep last night, dear God. Okay. There's a chest in the beginning. It's gotta be like over here. Yep. It's an easy one. Am I taking my DS to PAX? Yeah, but I'm probably not gonna use it. It's just gonna be in my, like, bag of equipment stuff and technology. I don't really have any reason to use it, and I also don't do the Street Pass thing anymore because it just got annoying. Are you taking your Vita? You mean the Switch? Yeah, I'm taking it. Can you watch Twitch on your 3DS? I don't think 3DS has Twitch support. I am taking my Game Gear, yeah. I may have sold it 20 years ago. I'm gonna buy it back, and I'm gonna fucking bring it. So this shrine is not completed, but I'll make a mental note. In fact... yeah, I'll put that there. Just to remind me to do it. Nice sword, I kinda want it. Mine! Yeah, I plan on bringing, I'm also bringing my arcade cabinet. That I don't own. How cool am I? Again, going in the opposite direction. That is fantastic. Fantastic. I'll be bringing, don't forget your red cocks. I'll be bringing kazoos and cards. And also a few Blood Bagel CDs that I have. So, I don't know what I'm gonna do with them. I'll just fucking throw them on the fucking floor. Play, you know, spot the Blood Bagel. One lucky trash can will have a Blood Bagel in it. You have to dig through them and find it. So I can't climb any of these walls. Or I can, but just barely. Because... rain. Which is part of the plot. It's actually a plot device. And it's a way of saying, nope, can't cheap this one out. Sorry, gotta go up the mountain. Wow. Wow, I'm so proud of myself. I like the way these lizards just die. They die so nicely. Oh, I need these. I need these. These are balloons. These are important. You can Fulton enemies. So that way, even in this game, Kaz can disapprove of your choices. Oh man. Those fish. Just fish everywhere. If you want to fish, you're out of food, let's go fishing. Hypnotoad? Wait a minute, that's a different kind of frog. That was a very interesting looking frog, as I had not seen that frog up until now. This path does remind me a lot of the Ocarina of Time path to, Zora. Sorry for calling out to you from the river. Since I presumed you... wow. Since I pressured you into coming, I was not sure you would really come, though. Or come through. I am pleased things are going well. Read the words as they're written, that would be great. Ever since this strange occurrence, there have been a lot of monsters around here. Be careful as you proceed. And hurry! All of my feral... Oh no, I think I'm having a stroke. It's happening, finally. It's finally happening. It was a slow, gradual process. But the stroke is finally here. Oh man. I should just not play this game before I go to bed. That should be illegal. I'd be able to read so much gooder if I were to just play this earlier. What the fuck? So this is the Valley of Lowered Frame Rates. A mystical place, said to slow the very essence of time. Oh, they got thunder arrows. Okay. None of this would be happening if I just got the thing I needed from the Sheik amiibo. I should be along soon myself. I won't be much longer. In the meantime, I'll be cheering you on from here in the river, so hang in there! You can do it! Stay strong! Motivation Shark. I know it's a Zora, but I can't help but call him a shark. Just like Koopa Troopas are turtles. And Octoroks are squids. You know? It doesn't mean I like them any less. It just means that, you know, they're squids and turtles. Hi to Vinny. Woke up for no reason, so Zelda sounds pretty good right now. Oh, you should try to get some sleep. Or if you're anything like I was last night, it was just like a loop. A repetition of the same subjects that I've covered over and over and over again in my head. Blah blah blah. Album art. Okay, got that. Song. What am I gonna do for the song? Okay, okay. Zelda. Okay, we'll get to Zelda. Everything I've ever done wrong since I was 3. Okay, got that. Alright. Alright, so album art. Okay, we're doing this again? Alright, fine. Let's think about the album art again. Alright, right. Packs. Okay, that's a new one. Packs. We got packs. Then there's, what's this? This song again? Oh, wasn't this just... I just figured that out. No, I'm good. I don't need to think anymore about that. Everything you've ever done wrong since you were 3. Again? Can we skip that one? Can we skip that one again? Like, I don't want to do that one right now, because, you know, I'm trying to get to bed. Well... I think I pooped myself in public. Just when I finished using diapers. I felt so bad. It's still a source of guilt to this day. It set the tone for the rest of my life. I don't actually think that really happened, but it might have. I believe in you, Link. I want my own red shark to tell me that they believe in me. On second thought, no, let's not go to Sharkland. It is a silly place. So then my trick for the late night thoughts that take a few hours to go through. For some nights I fall asleep like that. Like that. Like the Nintendo Switch sound. And other nights I just run through things. And, I've developed a decent method of meditation. That works sometimes. Other times, I actually don't have the patience to meditate. Could you believe it? But I can usually get myself out of thought loops. Just so, you know, I can get the fuck to bed. But last night was not one of those nights. Okay, now the foliage is getting kind of weird. Like, we got things that look like they belong on the bottom of the sea. We've got, like, coral. Just want to see the magic, if you don't mind. And magic it was. There's a bit of a downside to blowing up crates with bombs. And that involves, apples flying into the air and never coming back. Ride the rock. I would have lost all the progress I made up here if I rode that rock. Oh, these lizards. They're a gas. Just a pile of laughs. You see, he just killed his friend. Alright, fine. Fine. That is brutal. That's fucking brutal. Those arrows are no joke. Ladies and gentlemen, those arrows can eat all the dicks of all the lizards that I've slayed in the past 20 minutes. I bet they taste like burnt pickles. Okay. How about you give me a moment till I get back into the game? Before you start fucking killing me?
Lethal forked boomerang. Reinforced lethal shield.
Thank you, Primrose. Primrose writes, every time I watch your stream, I regret this subscription more and more. You know, it's messages like that that make me want to keep doing it. Just to spite you. My existence and the sole purpose for my life is just spite. Fucking boomerangs are badass. I'll tell you what, these lizards may suck, but their boomerang technology pretty good. Spite is a great way to stay in shape. If it works for you. Wonder how many people watch this that cannot detect sarcasm. Like, are not able to see through the sarcasm. I wonder if there's anyone who takes everything I say at all times 100% literally. They must be so confused. All the contradictions. I mean, you stream as much as I do. You're bound to contradict yourself. I don't even stream that much, actually. The bare minimum for contradictions is how much I stream. Oh no, Blood Moon. Oh, it's fucking terrifying. I love it. Blood Moon is one of my favorite things in this game. Yo, dude. I know you could use a sweet vacay from the Blood Moon. And they're back already. These fellas. Really, you saw me? Wow. Good vision. For a lizard. For those that know a lot about lizards. This rare frog, rare frog. It looks like the Hypnotoad, only ventures out in the rain when cooked with monster parts. Increases your maximum stamina. All of you will be food at some point. Cut your shit out and stop calling for help. It's not coming. It's dead. D. M. B. Dead. 5-1 says it's a Korok. I thought that was a rock. I was about to say. These Koroks are sneaky. They're hiding in weird places now. One day, news reached the king of a horde of monsters gathering in the highlands. The king steeled himself for war to protect his people, but the queen knew how ill-suited for the task he was. Worried for his life, she wove one of her own scales into his armor, hoping that her love would protect him in battle. It seemed for a time that the tide of battle favored the Zora, and that all would make it home safely. But the cunning Lizalfo's general saw an opening and seized it, driving the king's forces into a corner. Just when the general's sword was ready to crash down upon the king, a miracle took place. An errant sunbeam reflected from the scale on his armor blinded the Lizalfo, stopping the death blow from falling. This was the chance the king needed to rally his forces and turn the tide, taking down the general and securing victory. This came to be known as the Miracle of the White Scale, a scale that only female Zora possess. It was this miracle that began the tradition of Zora princesses crafting armor for their future husbands. I missed 2 other of those slates, I think. Which is a shame, because I want to learn about, you know, fucking talking fish people. All these little islands. They're all so suspicious. I'm now suspicious of everything in this game. Ah. Suddenly a rock appears. Oh, come on. Where's the Korok? Oh, fuck. I need that rock. There's like a satanic summoning circle. Oh, fuck. Oh no. Oh god. Oh god. Anyway, let's continue. Getting sidetracked. I need to learn more about, like, fish people getting married. I have no problem coming back. And eventually I will anyway, just because I want to explore more. Mom! I want to marry a fish. Tucker, that is the most idiotic thing you've ever said. And I've heard you say some stupid shit. Where'd you learn this from? Did you learn this from that Vinesauce guy, Vinny? Vinny? You learned it from him? Yeah? I told you, you're not old enough to watch him. And I'm gonna call the cops on him, okay? So, fuck you, Tucker. Alright? No, you're not marrying a fish, Tucker. You fucking idiot! Oh, yeah. But, actually, Mom, I learned it from Zelda. There's like a lot of sharks. And I'm into them now. Is 15 years old too late for adoption? 15's okay for adoption, right? Yeah, Mom, I just want to marry a fish. I'm gonna head that way too, I shall meet you there. Whoa, Link, beware warrior, a monster approaches from behind. Nah, he a bitch, I got this. Hey, shark thing person. Those lizards make really good weapons. What? How dare you? They're monsters! How could you say such a thing? Because they make good weapons. Pfft. In all my years as a fish, I've never wanted anything from a bird. What a beautiful creature. So majestic. It's the cotton-tailed doe. It's beautiful. Its meat is a delicacy. Sorry, Bambi. Mama's not coming home tonight. I wonder how many people are upset at me that I kill the animals, the virtual animals that aren't really alive in this video game. Then what type of guest world would you be? What type of guest would you be in Westworld? Oh, I thought you were gonna ask me what kind of world I would like in Westworld. You know, I want Space World. But, or Hyrule would be cool. But, yeah, I guess I wouldn't be a violent guest. Let's leave it at that. I ain't no man in black. Probably would be the kind that would explore. Go on, like, adventures killing cannibals with, like, bolt-action rifles. If I had to be in cowboy land. Like, yeah, I guess that does count as violence, but I wouldn't kill the hosts. Aside from, you know, like, not the good ones. It would probably be just like, yeah, if I could kill some cannibals, that'd be fine. That'd be fine. That'd be mighty fine. That'd be right swell. That'd be... something. Finally. Been looking for one of your silly little faces for a long time now. And, what's this? No time to stop and look. Remember when you played Ocarina, and you were going to Zora's domain, and there was some, like, Octoroks in, like, a river? And it would take you, like, 5 whole minutes to get through there? It's like, mate, this is fucking massive. Never have I played a game that has so much content. That didn't do what I hoped it would do. Too late. That noise, what is that noise again? Why can't I figure out or remember what that noise is? That like shimmering noise. It's an item chime? What? What? A really good item? Well, like this one? Item with bonus effects on it. So that spear had bonus effects on it. Hori of the Zor, Part Sven. The Haro who defeated the Lal, Toad, King Dorp. There was a time when the people of this land were threatened by the beast Lar, who lived in mountain. But one Hylian drove the beast back and restored peace to the thing, the Zora helm. Like, it's a... like, I just don't want to get too ahead of myself here. I wouldn't want to do story and actually make progress anytime soon. Just want to look around. Make sure everything's kosher. Okay, we're kosher. We are so kosher that we are Larry David himself. Does anyone else think this looks badass? It's like that time Obi-Wan went to Camino, to the Q-tip heads, and he was like, hey, why is this clones? And then Jango Fett was like, "Aye." And then they fought, and it was like rainy. It kind of reminds me of where the Gungans live. And Boss Nass is like, "You must go through the planet core." The Gungas. Gungas. Whoa. Been waiting for you, Link. Oh god. That's the third time he's done that pose. I'm sure not the last. Hylian, eh? I believe this is our first meeting, yes? My name is Dunma. You're female, right? How observant you are. Is there a problem? How old are you? That's not an appropriate question to ask a lady you've just met. Let's just say I'm less than 100 years old. Can't you tell? I'm so much less formal than the elders, aren't I? At any rate, right now Zora's domain is looking for a Hylian warrior. For more detailed information, please go speak with King Dorephan in the back. Huh! What is it? Master Link. Is it truly you, the Hylian champion? It's me, Revan. We used to swim together when I was but a child, remember? I don't remember. Well, it has been 100 years since then. I'm now over 130 years old. I must say, you've aged well for a Hylian. Unbelievably well. Now that I think about it, shouldn't you be dead? Sorry, that may be too personal a question. So not only do you get to swim and have a fucking fin on your head, you get to be 130 years old and live in a glowing crystal palace. Are like every one of these NPCs fully fleshed out? Well, not fully, but somewhat at least. I used to be an adventurer like you. This is a shop? I don't know if I like the fact that the fish people hold dominion over lesser fish. Hello, I see a go bong. Abada boobada. So, yeah, that Goron voice, been doing that since, I think, the Ocarina of Time stream I did. The Ocarina of Time 3D. It's because when you talk to Gorons in that game, they go, oh, oh. It's kind of a tradition. Because they're Gobons. Silver longsword. Although the Zora prefer spears to swords, they made this two-handed weapon using a special metal. It's found popularity amongst Hylians for its unique design. Here we go. Now we play the weapon bingo. It's a pretty cool looking sword. Link looks like he's gonna fucking slay someone with this thing. Hmm? You don't have any fins. Are you a Hylian? I'm the president of Prince Sidon's fan club. My name is Tula. Do you know Prince Sidon? Yes. It's just what I'd expect from our Prince Sidon. His renown has even reached you, Hylian. Ah, Prince Sidon. Thinking about you turns me to mush. She becomes a can of tuna fish. Oh, I know. Why don't you go and have a chat with Prince Sidon? Yes, do. There's fucking horny fish in this game. Right. Okay, why is that Zora apparently got a tumor? Oh. I guess... they just are based on different fish. Oh, I thought you were a chair. I thought this thing was a chair. It's fucking massive. Wait a minute, so the Zora, like, evolved from different fish now? They're not just, like, one thing? With the Moeep going through the ass water? It seems like they can be different types of fish. Come again? You say you have lost your memory? Oh, but surely you must remember my precious daughter, Mifa. Doesn't ring a bell. You and Mifa were so close, yet you do not remember her? Young hero, please look upon the beauty of Zora's domain. Do you see that statue? Just gazing upon Mifa's immortalized form still not jog your memory? This is the most Zelda this game's felt thus far. Well, I mean, classic Zelda. Or Ocarina, specifically. Divine Beast Varuta has great power. It has the ability to create an endless supply of water. What a stupid fucking ability that is. The Divine Beast is crying out. Oh. That was the Divine Beast. Alright, it was that big-ass elephant thing. You would think that the Zora would make a fish-like divine beast. No, elephant. Our goal is the same. That means our meeting was nothing short of destiny. Now then, allow me to offer you this gift as a show of faith. Nice. So long as you wear this, you can ascend waterfalls, just like a Zora. Please, take good care of it. King Dorothan, surely you do not really intend to give this outsider the Zora armor? Countless generations of Zora princesses have gifted that armor to the one they have sworn to marry. Princess Mifa made that one there with her own hands. It is far too important to entrust to a shady Hylian. What a cock. That's a lot of fucking reading. I would very much like if people would stop trying to spoil the game. you know, like anything I haven't seen yet, maybe don't talk about. It seems like such common sense. You know, I'm just doing my best here, and I see people complaining about spoilers already, and other people telling me shit that I haven't learned yet. It's like... Don't. Just, you know... Just let me kind of experience it. Well, it's no blue tunic. It's no Zora armor from Twilight Princess. But it's even cooler. I've been ignoring the chat. I mean, how the fuck am I gonna read the chat while I'm reading dialogue? Also, it's a good thing I somehow, like, suddenly started learning how to read again. And the stroke wore off, because that is a lot of fucking dialogue. You came all the way here, but it was in vain. I have no desire to speak with you. Listen well, Muzu, there is something you need to know. He who stands here, the man called Link, is the one whom my sister Mipha had feelings for. I was only a child then, so I did not know it myself at the time, but it is so. It's just like Ruto and Link from Ocarina. You cannot fool me with such a fanciful lie! Not this, Zora! How could Lady Mipha possibly have feelings for a Hylian like him? The facts are clear. He remembers nothing, even when he looks upon Princess Mipha's statue. It is the truth, Muzu, though you never knew it. He was ever in Mipha's heart. Doing that old man voice, a little spittle is flying out of my mouth. Not much. Just that happened. Just a few times there's some spittle. Wait a minute, so
I was thinking.
Were they dating?
This reminds me of the time we first met. You
What
were
about
just
Zelda?
a reckless child. Always getting yourself hurt at every turn. Every time, I would heal you, just as I'm doing right now. I thought it was
She's just
funny
healing.
how, being a Hylian, you looked grown up so much faster than I did. I was always willing to heal your wounds, even back then.
That's some Star Trek-esque healing. Dr. Crusher doesn't even have technology like that.
So if this Calamity Ganon does in fact return, what can we really do? We just don't seem to know much about what we'll be up against. But know this, that no matter how difficult this battle might get, if anyone ever tries to do you harm, then I will heal you. No matter when or how bad the wound, I hope you know that I will always protect you. Once this whole thing is over, maybe things can go back to how they used to be when we were young. You know, perhaps we could spend some time together.
Okay, so they're not dating. Link is just like doing his own thing. She's like, yo, son. But also, why do they all have really fake sounding British accents? I'm no expert, nor am I British. My certifications are not quite high for detecting things like that. But I don't mind the voice acting. I think it's I said before, serviceable is the word I've used. It does the job, and it's done sparsely enough where it's a treat and doesn't really detract. Some of it's a little stiff. Some of it's a little bit like just maybe uncharacteristic of Zelda. Maybe that's why it's a little weird for me. I have people now justifying it, saying it's a Zorian accent.
You are
quivering like a hatchling. Whatever is the matter? Mifa, I remember. What? In any case, without any solid proof, I cannot possibly take you at your word. If you have any such proof, now is the time to show it. Do so. And I shall tell you how to get those shock arrows. Yes, as well as anything else you wish to know. Have you truly not figured it out yet? Simply take a closer look at what Link is wearing. You really think changing your clothes is going to make me... Eh? What in the... That's the Zora armor from before! Lady Biffa made that by hand, and yet it fits you perfectly. What is the meaning of this? Now you understand, do you not? Now you know who her heart belonged to and who she made this special armor for. I do not approve of asking for help from a Hylian, but I suppose it is our only option at this point. I am a proud Zora. That means I must take responsibility for my unwarranted behavior toward you. As promised, I shall tell you where you can collect as many shock arrows as you will need. This awful beast shoots volley after volley of shock arrows. Even a single one could be fatal to a Zora. Ah, you must mean... that Lionel. He's a man-beast, that one. In order to appease the divine beast, I estimate you will need at least 20 shock arrows. Do you think you can gather that many? Well, what do we have here? It seems you already have some shock arrows. Still, if you need any more, you can always go to Ploymus Mountain to restock. Link, I'll be waiting for you at the East Reservoir Lake, right by the Divine Beast. When you are ready, come join me there. Wonderful. Together we shall stop that Divine Beast's onslaught. I tried to kill Muzu. Did not go so well. Alright, why don't we save here? Because I have to go. I have to drive 4.5 hours tomorrow. So, sorry to end the stream like this. You know, on the cusp of a dungeon. I already have the shock arrows required. Sorry. But yeah, this is definitely where I have to stop. You should get the rest of the Zora armor. Alright. Okay. Why? God. Could it be Linny? Is it? It's Linny. I am now Linny. So them pants. Helmet is in a chest up the waterfall. At least let me get the pants.
Hey.
Sorry to ask you this, but when you're busy dealing with the Divine Beast, but I'm afraid there's a task that only you can accomplish. There's a red man monster called Lionel that lives on Ploymus Mountain. I really need a picture of Lionel. It could be a picture of any red-maned Lionel. Maned, not just the one on the mountain. What do you say? Can you get me a picture of a Lionel? Okay. Glad that was settled so quickly. See, there's this fool in the domain who goads people into jumping off Shatterback Point, wow. So this is the pants quest, and then I guess I have to go up there anyway for the helmet. Okay. Maybe next time I stream this, just quickly remind me that I was gonna do that. Okay. Now I'm really going for reals, for sure.